guys ready? All right, cool. All right, so we're here in the KQBH studios here with Bastardane. Mike Nelson here. This is going to be a cool interview here. Debut episode of the Rock and Roll Journey is going to be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. But, we're getting the interviews here from here today in the studio, and we're here with Bastardane. How you guys doing today?
What's up, man? Doing well.
Awesome.
Hi. Good.
Doing good. All right, cool. So we'll start off. So just introduce yourself, give your name and your instrument, so that way the listeners can know who they're listening to.
Yes, sir. I am Castor Hetfield, and I play the drums.
All right.
I'm Jake. I play bass and sing.
All right.
Ethan Saratsky. I play guitar.
All right, cool. So to start off the interview, I kind of wanted to ask you guys. So the name, what is Bastardane? What's up with the name? Where did it come from?
Pretty random origin story for the name. Jake and I were in chemistry class together freshman year of college, and our teacher was basically just showing us this list of funny and weird molecule names, and Bastardane, I guess, is a chemical that was on that list, and it kind of stuck out as a cool word to me. I wrote it down, and later on when we were trying to come up with a band name, I just suggested it, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and it kind of just stuck from then.
All right, that's cool. So you were into chemistry class, or what? Did you hate it?
It was at art school, so art school chemistry was fun. It was we all had to take one science class, and
No experiments.
I convinced him to take it with me.
All right, and Ethan, where'd you guys go to school? Where was the school at?
Savannah College of Art and Design, or SCAD, in Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. And how's Savannah, Georgia? Is it a cool place?
Savannah, Georgia's fun.
Should I visit it?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you like bars,
Okay.
it's fun.
All right, I've never been to Georgia, so I'm definitely looking forward maybe someday to go to the South. So
Yeah.
I've been all over the country, but never been to the South. So
Yeah, I had never been there until I moved there for college. I'm from Seattle originally. That's
Okay.
where I grew up. But yeah, Savannah's cool. It's got a pretty unique, fun music scene happening right now with young people. Crowds show up for shows at these little bars right now.
nice. And so you guys are, of course, on tour right now. You guys excited to be on tour? How's the tour been going?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Been a lot of fun?
Yeah, our first tour, but it's great. I don't know. We just all piled all of our stuff into a truck and just driving around playing shows. It's kind of what I want to do forever. So it's awesome.
And what's the best thing about playing live? What is it?
Just energy, feeding off of the other guys' energy in the band, feeding off the crowd's energy, and just it's awesome to see that people are actually having a good time. Because when I play music, I'm having a good time no matter what. But to see that it makes other people happy and other people enjoy their time there, that's a good feeling.
Yeah,
It's like a cool shared adrenaline rush amongst the band, and then us sharing that with the audience and back and forth.
nice. And tomorrow you guys are gonna be playing the Echo. What you guys excited for that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that place. Never been there, but excited to see it and see what happens. Yeah.
And what's the best part about playing? Los Angeles is obviously one of the biggest cities for rock and metal, or pretty much any music genre. Does it make it more special that you're playing LA tomorrow for the first time?
I'd
Yeah.
say it's more exciting in a lot of ways, because playing small towns is fun too, but definitely LA helps with turnout. There's a lot of people, a lot of young people too, which is cool.
So last night, how was the show? Where'd you guys play at last night?
Played at the Bright Room in Camarillo.
And how was it?
It was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty solid turnout, great energy in the crowd. It was a fun show.
Yeah, would not have thought a venue was there. It was in some little strip mall area, but yeah, people showed up and the sound guys knew what they were doing.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
And how's it been being on tour with Otto? How you guys been getting along pretty good, or you guys have any crazy stories, or how's it been going with you and Otto?
They're just fun guys. They're a little younger than us, but they're just funny. They're funny, and they're from this area, so it's cool to play in an area that they're familiar with, because we're not at all. But yeah, I've known Ty probably his whole life, but it's cool to just hang with those guys and play. No crazy stories yet, because we've tours just started with them. We're 2 shows in, but hopefully we'll get up to some shenanigans.
And talking about shenanigans, you guys played Bottle Rock, of course, last week in Napa. Do you think that's been the biggest show for you guys so far of your careers?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how was it? How was it being there in front of all those people?
It was awesome.
Exciting.
Yeah, more people showed up than we thought. Yes, I watched a video of it after. It's cool to play a festival like that because they got all the sound stuff going on. It sounds huge. Yeah, it was really cool to be on the bill with some awesome other names that I'm a fan of, the other bands. It was cool to just see that and be there and experience that.
And being at a music festival, you guys, you get to see a lot of, other bands. You guys meet anybody, for the first time backstage, or did you guys meet any other artists, or did you guys kind of went in and out? 'Cause I know you guys were played a little early in the day, so did you guys get to stick around to see any, meet any other artists that day?
Not really.
We didn't really meet them. We got to see a lot of other artists that were really sick, but yeah, we were kind of hanging out in our trailer after. We were so tired. At least I was.
Yeah,
I
and
just
our
wanted
families were there, and
Yeah, we went and sat and ate food and chilled for a while, and then went to some other shows. Definitely saw some sick acts play.
All right, cool. And so you guys, of course, your first album, Is This Rage? How was the recording process? How do you guys like playing in the studio? Because as a musician, I know I've played music, so I know how it is to play. It's differently to play live than when you're actually recording stuff. So how was it? How was the recording process?
It was fun. I liked it a lot, actually. I think when we started recording, we had played a lot fewer shows collectively than we have now. I was kind of more used to a studio setting in the sense, like, just recording in my bedroom and stuff. It honestly felt really similar to that, just takes over and over again until we got the right track. Yeah, I'd say the studio process was really enjoyable for us. They can speak on that, too.
Anything else on the studio?
yeah, during the sorry, this mic's kind of far away.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, we spent a lot of time indoors, like writing, so it kind of just seamlessly translated into that. It's just good to be in like a space where we were paying to be there, so we had like limited time and just banged it out, got it done. And the guy we were working with was really cool, and I think understood our sound really well, and kind of brought that out of us a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to Scary at Hidden Audio,
Scary
Savannah,
only.
Georgia.
So you guys were happy with the production of the album? 'Cause I really like the production. I think I think it sounds great. Sometimes I know a lot of bands, newer bands, they're great musicians, but sometimes the production doesn't quite live up. You guys have a heavy sound. It's great. Really sounds really tight sound. I really like it. So you guys are really happy with the production, I assume, for the first album.
Yeah, for a first album, definitely. Yeah, the guy we were working with, Scary, he's an awesome guy. He knew what he was doing, and he asked us what kind of vibe we were going for. He's like, "Oh, do you guys want it to be more of like a garage kind of trashy sound, like DIY, or do you want it to be sound
Big.
like big and well produced?" And we're like, "Oh, well, if we can make it sound good, let's try it."
Yeah.
So I'm happy with the way it turned out, definitely.
Nice. All right. And what's the plan for the future? So you guys how long is this tour with Otto? When are you guys gonna wrap it up?
Our tour wraps up on Friday. Is that the 9th, 10th?
That's the 10th, and then Saturday you
10th,
guys are
yes.
playing Costa Mesa.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So our tour with Otto wraps up on Friday, and then we are back on the road just with Bastardane and then whatever local band we get in each city, and that is until July 1st, so a little while.
And after July 1st, you guys have any plans to go back in the studio, or are you guys gonna keep playing, get more
We
gigs?
do, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas for new songs already. I know our album's only been out 2-3 months, but we're already excited to start doing new stuff. We've got a lot of ideas. We're probably just gonna get into our rehearsal space is just in their house in the living room, but we'll get in there and just bust through some new songs hopefully.
And so, I want to talk a little bit about what's the history of the band? How did you guys form? How did it all start off? How did you guys get it going?
So we all met freshman year in college. We had a mutual friend that introduced us together and like started the original lineup, and we were rehearsing in our school's like play rehearsal space or concert hall for a while.
Yeah, we like apparently ruined the school play for a little bit.
Yeah,
because
It was too heavy?
we were
Practice
practicing.
during the play.
I don't think they understood how loud it was going to be when they agreed to let us practice in this room. There was a classroom right underneath the stage where they had the play rehearsal. They would come down every day and, "It's really sorry. Can you guys please, like, turn down?"
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool. And that's a good transition here. So what's it like playing this kind of music? Like people our age, most of the people our age don't really like this kind of music.
That's
Like they're into other stuff. They can't really appreciate how it's, in my opinion, I think it's still like real music, like still real music. Because a lot of stuff now is not real music. It's kind of just manufactured by a record company, and they're just trying to make money, right? So you guys are actually still playing real music. So how is it playing that kind of music in 2022 when people really can't appreciate it? I think majority of the people can't appreciate it.
I think appreciation for it is growing widespread. I mean, there's a lot of people coming to shows that are, it's their first time seeing. They're recently getting into that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think it's fun. It inspires us when we see other people doing it, and hopefully we can inspire other people to pick up an instrument, bang on some stuff.
All right, cool. And you talking about inspiring, what would you tell somebody that's struggling out there trying to make it as a musician? What advice you got for them?
I don't know. You're right with it not seeming as popular as it used to be maybe 20 years ago. But I feel like that makes it all the better now to get out there and do it because there's just less of it. And the past 2 years, people probably forgot what they're missing, just live shows,
Yeah, of course, with COVID and all that, we couldn't really get to see any live music. We were kind of all stuck at home.
I think many people realize what they're missing. They want to get out and see something, but they don't know what.
Yeah, and how was COVID for you guys? Like, for me it was terrible, right? I was stuck at home.
Honestly,
how was it those 2 years?
It was cool for us because we didn't play shows, but Savannah.
It wasn't cool that there was a pandemic happening, but we did get a lot.
Yeah, but Savannah wasn't that crazy with the lockdown stuff, and we were doing college online. So
Nice.
It was like pretty valuable time for us to write.
You guys wrote a lot of music then.
We did, scrapped a lot of stuff, but played a lot. Yeah.
Did you guys do any, like, how some bands were doing like Zoom rehearsals, like everybody was in their own place? Did you guys ever do that? Or you guys did?
Because
Not
we
really?
stayed there.
Yeah.
We kind of quarantined together. So
Nice.
It just kind of worked out.
How some people were doing the whole like Zoom thing. I don't know how people did that. I thought that was. I know some people, they came up with some cool stuff, but it kind of sounded, and for me it kind of sounded a little like manufactured. It didn't really sound computerized. I should say.
Yeah,
It didn't really sound natural. You can't get that natural studio sound, over Zoom. You just can't get it right.
Yeah, with latency and all that.
Yeah. So, what about inspirations? Like, why'd you guys start playing this kind of music? Like, who made you play this music? Like, why do it as a band? Like, why didn't you guys be a punk band, or why didn't you guys be why'd you guys play metal and rock? Well, what genre are you guys? What do you guys consider yourselves as?
We don't really ever. We don't even really try to define the genre past just like hard rock. It's kind of the blanket term we give, but I think the sound came from just an amalgamation of the three of our influences, which a lot of those are the same, but there's also some big differences between each of our inspirations.
We all like to play music that's exciting, so I think that's how it falls into place. Just high energy.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have each band member. What's like the best guitar riff or the best song that you guys can come up with, like off the top of your head? Like, what's the song that, like, for me it's got to be On Fire by Van Halen or Swamp Song by Tool. Those are the two songs for me that are like, wow, like those are the two that define my music taste, right? That's why I got a Tool shirt on today, because like for me they're like, and think all the music they're still putting out, they're still relevant today. But for you guys, like, what would be an artist or a song that you say, yeah, that's me, that's what defines me as a musician? You guys got anything?
That's tough. That's really tough. Oh,
I got plenty.
You guys always want to name one or two, that's fine.
Yeah, I like the riff in the song, what's it called? It's called "You Think I Ain't Worth $1, But I Feel Like a Million" by Queens of the Stone Age.
It's nice.
I think that's the title.
For me, first thing that came to mind is Black Sabbath, Hand of Doom. That kind of defines, it includes like a wide dynamic range in terms of really slow, really fast, really soft, and really heavy. That's definitely something I feed off of a lot.
You got anything, Caster?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one because it's hard to pick something that's defined what I like to play because there's so much music that I listen to that I can't pick one. But I guess one that came to mind was just probably Stone the Crow by Down.
I love Down. Awesome band.
Yeah, I like that riff. They're a cool band.
Are they recording any more music? Because I know Alan Samo has been doing other stuff, but
yeah, I know they're playing.
Yeah,
they're playing shows.
I want to see them live, man. They're really awesome.
Yeah, definitely. But I like them. They're cool mixture of I don't know Southern and metal, I guess you'd call it, or hard rock. I don't know, but they do it well. I'd never really heard Southern metal until I heard them. They were my first introduction to it, and I thought that was really
cool.
I
guess Pantera could be like the first one.
Yeah, I guess
you
can
kind of say that's like the
right.
originator from Southern metal, right? Well, not really Southern, but they're from Texas. But they got that.
Counts.
They kind of have that. Yeah, it's the South, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But so I want to ask you guys. So, what would you want people to know about you? Like, people see you as musicians, but what's something that they should know about you? Like, each one of you guys want to give something. What's something that people would want to know? Like, we'll start off with you, Caster or Ethan. Who wants to start off? Like, what should people know about you? Like,
know about us?
Yeah. Or you just want to keep it to the music? Like, you just want to keep it. Like, what do you guys like to do? Hobbies or what do you guys like to do?
I like to put cream cheese on my pancakes. That's what I do.
He does. I've seen him.
I hate cream cheese. I'm gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it.
I love cream cheese.
I can't eat that, man. I can't eat sour cream, mayonnaise, anything that's like white mushy stuff.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. The only thing I like is ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like ketchup.
You don't like ketchup, man? You're the first person that's crazy, man. You don't put it on your fries or nothing.
Psycho.
I like ranch.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, any white mushy stuff's not for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all my diet is white and beige food. That's it.
So you like all that ranch and
sure
ranch on your salad,
ranch mayo, all that.
Thousand Island on your burgers.
Sure, yeah.
Damn, bro. All right, man. Okay.
So I think that's what I want the people to know about me.
All right. What about you guys? Anything else? Anything crazy like that?
I don't know. I gotta think. I guess I don't know. I don't have as weird of a diet as Caster.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we?
Doesn't have to be.
What do you guys do? You guys play video games? What are you guys doing all day?
I mean, I've always skated. Has been my other thing. I skied a lot growing up. Those are kind of my main hobbies outside of music.
I draw and I love hot sauce.
Nice. There you go. All right, and what are you guys doing on the road? To stay active. Like, not stay active, or stay busy. So, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys are stuck. Well, today you guys got an interview, so it's kind of a little change it up, right? But I mean, but what are you guys usually doing? You guys watching sports? You guys following the NBA finals, or you guys? I'm a big sports guy, so I got a sports show Monday afternoon. But I mean, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm a Warriors fan, so it's sad
man.
to hear about
Jesus.
that first game. But I don't know. I feel. What do we do?
I mean,
Vibe.
Up until this leg of the tour, it's kind of been driving all day, every day. If we're not playing a show.
Do you guys like being on the road?
Yeah, I do like it.
You do?
I kind of spend a lot of time on the road before this, just like being from Seattle and living in Georgia. I would drive back and forth.
Jeez, how long did that take you? Like 2 days, 3 days?
I got quick at it.
Okay, you're going 80, 90 miles an hour.
My brother and I did it in like one take, just rotating, driving, and sleeping in the passenger seat, and it was like 2 days that time.
All right.
It could take a while.
I can imagine. Yeah, I've always wanted to do like a cross country road trip, because I've been lucky. My parents, I've been all over the country, but I've never been to the South, like I said. But I've always wanted to kind of just drive. You know how when you fly there, it's like not the same. You're just there in 2 hours. So I've always wanted to kind of drive cross country and see the country. You guys are kind of seeing West Coast tour, right?
Yeah.
But eventually, hopefully, you guys head out east, right? And you could maybe see Florida and New York and all that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it would be super cool. Actually the last show of the Bastardane tour is in Jacksonville, Florida. So I'm excited to go down there and see
Yeah,
that.
we never played there before. It should be fun.
Yeah.
And so, like for Bastardane, you guys are releasing music only through streaming, right? Pretty much right now, right? You guys aren't doing any physical.
We have CDs.
We got CDs.
You guys have CDs. Where do you
Yeah.
get those CDs? 'Cause I was looking on Bandcamp. You can't get it through Bandcamp, right?
No, we're just selling them at the shows.
Oh, okay.
Only in person.
I'm gonna
for now.
I'm gonna get a CD from you guys. I'll buy a CD from you guys.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We'll give you one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for sure, one last thing to wrap it up. What do you think? Do you think rock and metal? We were talking a little about how people are kind of coming back, and the younger people are definitely getting into it. Do you think it'll ever have a revival, this kind of music, or do you think like Gene Simmons from Kiss said, rock is dead? Do you guys buy that?
He's lying.
He is. Yeah.
I think
Is he full of shit or what?
Yeah, he's
Dude, he's
that's
dated,
bullshit.
man.
I think it will come back, but be much different. I don't think a revival is going to be, the 80s and 90s are happening again. I think people will draw from that and create something new that will be really big and exciting.
I think there's a lot of people that all the shows that they've seen live is just, I don't know, some guy with a microphone in front of a computer.
That's the worst, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the music, but the live aspect of it, there's like, what are you gonna watch? There's nothing to.
Like you're not gonna spend $200 to see that. Well, I mean, some people do. I'm not gonna say they don't.
You just
Yeah.
want to party.
But
Yeah.
I feel there's quite a few people who I feel like you've come to one of our shows and been, wow, that's the first real instrument show I've seen, and it's more of a spectacle.
That's
and I think
cool.
people are realizing that it's a real thing, and I feel like there's a lot of appreciation towards it, especially now that there's a lot of those computer music guys out there. I just think it's cooler to watch live, more going on, and it just feels more intense that there's actually somebody doing. Like, you can mess up.
Yeah.
You're playing guitar, you can mess up. The computer's not gonna mess
No.
up.
I do mess up a
Yeah,
lot.
you do.
Who do you guys want to see live? Like on your bucket list? Who do you want to see live play? Like, have you guys ever seen Tool live?
I really want to see.
I've seen them
Tool
6
live.
times, man.
Oh
Damn,
my god,
dude,
that's
that's
6
sick.
times, man,
Alright.
and they're like the best band I've ever seen live. So next time we got to go see them, man.
Yeah.
They're the best band live. So
Okay, I bet they could put on a show.
they do. They're freaking awesome, man.
I've always wished I could have seen Slayer live too.
I saw the last Slayer show.
No,
The Forum.
very last one.
Yeah, I was there, man.
Wow. All right,
Sick.
I'm jealous.
I go to a lot of shows, man, and that's all my money goes to shows, pretty much.
Yeah.
I know you got to see them because I mean, once
Yeah,
they're
you
not
never
here.
know.
I mean, Van Halen. I was lucky. I saw Van Halen twice. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. But yeah, I mean, it's you got to see these bands live, and yeah. So I want to thank you guys for coming to the studio today. It was a good interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
thanks
gonna
for having us, man.
we're gonna have little bits on the well, this is going for YouTube, but I mean, if you want to tune in, everybody, what's up? Remember, we're gonna have little bits on the radio show at 6 p.m. And yeah, so just to close it out, where do people follow you on social media?
If you search Bastardane, it's _Bastardane_. It'll come up.
It'll
if
come
you
up.
Search
Yeah, on
Bastardane.
Instagram.
All right, and you can follow me at Mike.Nelson, DJ and broadcaster, and also at the Rock and Roll Journey Show. So those are the 2 places where you can see my stuff, and we'll be having great interviews like Bastardane. We're gonna have Otto coming up right now, and we'll have more great interviews here in the studio moving forward. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's